Philip and the Ethiopian eunuch from Acts 8:26-40. Then an angel of the Lord said to Philip, "Get up and go towards the south on the road that goes down from Jerusalem to Gaza." So he got up and went. Now there was an Ethiopian eunuch, a court official of the Cadence, the queen of the Ethiopians, in charge of her entire treasury. He had come to Jerusalem to worship and was returning home, seated in his chariot. He was reading the prophet Isaiah. Then the Spirit said to Philip, "Go over to the chariot and join it." So Philip ran up to it and heard him reading the prophet Isaiah. He asked, "Do you understand what you are reading?" He replied, "How can I understand unless someone guides me?" And he invited Philip to get in and sit beside him. Now the passage of Scripture he was reading was this: "Like a sheep he was led to the slaughter, like a lamb silent before its shearer, so he does not open his mouth. In his humiliation justice was denied him. Who can describe his generation? For his life was taken from the earth." The eunuch asked Philip, "About whom, may I ask you, does the prophet say this? About himself or about someone else?" Then Philip began to speak, and starting with the Scripture, he proclaimed to him the good news about Jesus. As they were going along the road, they came to some water, and the eunuch said, "Look, here is water. What is to prevent me from being baptized?" He commanded the chariot to stop, and both of them, Philip and the eunuch, went down to the water, and Philip baptized him. When they came out of the water, the Spirit of the Lord snatched Philip away. The eunuch saw him no more and went on his way rejoicing. But Philip found himself at Azotus, and as he was passing through the region, he proclaimed the good news to all the towns until he came to Caesarea. There's a story about an encounter an individual had on an airplane. And it was nothing like Philip's life-changing visit with the Ethiopian, but there was a gentleman sitting next to an individual, and he mentioned that he was flying to El Salvador. And the second gentleman said, with a tinge of sarcasm, "So are you going to build a latrine?" Well, the first man replied, "No, I'm visiting a sister congregation, and the students we sponsor are going to be visited, and we're going to be meeting with the leaders of the Lutheran Church and teaching first aid for global health ministries." Well, the other man was surprised and said, "I've only heard of people going to those countries to build latrines or a roof for a school." Now, the man that was traveling to do good knew nothing about his fellow traveler's faith journey, nor what thoughts about his journey had been in his mind. But he hopes to think that he changed the view of how Christians relate to those who often are seen as outsiders. Will you or I be called this week to climb into someone's chariot or wade in the water with them? Let's pray. Lord, when I need to wade in the deep waters of life, buoy me up so I may proclaim the good news about Jesus. Amen.